All right.
So now I'm going to put two nips on this rigging. So what I'm going to do is one end of the tippet, I'm going to probably string out to about 4 to 6 inches off of the tapered leader, and I'm going to tie it off right there. I'm going to do it like just a 2-loop tie off here. Okay, so you just make a loop right there, tie it through. Sometimes this is a little bit more difficult part of the process because this line's so small, but you may accuracy here, get a little more lead. This is the, so make a loop and then you just go through twice with this. Okay. If I can get it to go through. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult, intricate process. My fat fingers. There goes one. Get through. Not easy. There goes one. And you get the other side going through there. 2. Usually you can do it at the same time, but for some, this is a thicker line. So we're going to go through twice. Run through again there. Sometimes you have to do it individually, but you just want to make sure they get through twice. Each of these lines. There's that one. Perfect. And then once you get through twice, you got the little loop like that, you just pull it tight just so. Okay? So now what you have a line, and what I'll do is clip off that little excess there. A lot of times we'll have little toenail clippers. This is great for cutting line. So you see at the end of this line right here, you have some excess on that tapered leader. You're just going to cut some of that off. Okay, just like that. So now what you have on the end of the tapered leader, you have that drop line right there. I'm going to put a nymph on that, and I'm going to put a nymph on the end down here. I'm going to put some weight, split shot weight right in the middle between those two. Okay, so let's go with the, I'll put the green one right here on this end, and I'll put the brown nymph on the other end. So this green nymph, the way you tie this off is basically you just put the line right through the little eyelet, and then just a normal fisherman's knot. You just twist it 7 times. Twist about 7 times here. 5, 6, and 7. And then you're going to take the end and then slip it right back. There's a little loop just above the eyelet that you just created. You just slip it right through there and then pull tight right down there. That's how you, just like that. And then, so you're going to go, I'm going to go to the other side down here. And I'm going to put the brown nymph on. Brown nymph on here. Same process, you're just going to stick the line right through the eyelet on that. Sometimes it's difficult if you have bad eyesight, if it's sometimes it's plugged up by glue. But I made it through there. You just pull it through, twist it 7 times. And 7 is perfection, right? I think. Twist it 7 times. And then you're just going to take the end there and stick it right back through that little loop that you just created by the base of the eyelet. Just right there. Go through. There we go. And then you just pull tight right on. Just as so. And then if you have any excess, use your teeth. Like Bear Grylls. See that? So now you have two. Now you have 2 nymphs on. Just like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some weight in the middle between these two. So about right here, I'll put some weight. And because you want this to go to the bottom of the river, or just off the bottom of the river, and the fish will attack it. So I put usually about 3 or 4 of these little split shots on. Usually does the trick. Sometimes you're paying. So you see these little split shots here? They're pretty small, but we're going to put those on. These sometimes can be a little pesky, little pain, but we'll make it happen. So just get the little split. There's a little split on the side of these, and you just do your thing here. There's one. And depending on when we get out on the Provo River, if there's not a lot of water in the river, I might take a weight off because I don't want it going too far down. We want kind of off the bottom of the river. You use your teeth in your mouth a lot in fishing, so you can't be skirmish about stuff like that. So there's the fourth one. Okay, you can see right here how I've rigged this up. So you have your nymph right here on that drop line. You have the weight in the middle, and you have a nymph here at the bottom. So you have twice as much ability to catch a fish. You have two nymphs on. And then one of the most important parts is above your top nymph, you're going to put the strike indicator. So this line's a little bit older. I need to stretch it out just a little bit. Okay. And I'll probably put it about a foot or two just above that. Make a little loop right here. See that? And then you stick it right through the eyelet of the strike indicator. And then you just wrap it around the body of the indicator and you pull it tight just like that. So now you have your strike indicator, you have your top nymph, you have your weight, and you have your bottom nymph, just as so. Just like that. So now this is a proper rigging for nymph fishing. If you want to nymph fish on the Provo River, whatever river you want to fish, this is the proper rigging for it. And I've had quite a lot of success. Probably caught in the last 6 months since I've been fly fishing, I've probably caught at least 50 fish, 50 brown trout. So, but we're missing a couple different things. I need to get a fishing license, and we should go buy some more flies. So I think it's time to go to Sports' warehouse. Let's go.
I'm gonna wave.